Now, Kwabena, over the weekend, Woma can send bebre Eddie Afa Honorable Kennedy a compre kwa Japan ho. Honorable Akasa, ye baby breaking it down the amount for. Obekaya, na what chima no mode betu just say. Honorable Kennedy a compre kwa Japan. Actually phone. Eddie Afa Yera John Dramani Mahama saying Kebeya Kwabena, onfa eye chema Wontumi, onfa ne bon in channel. Over the weekend, and any confusion a Woma to a gukrum. A Womode say man for Ajuni say. Honorable Kennedy a compre kwa Japan any afenyo aken ye de afenyo aken de ye mfa afenyo aken honemo ziga beka say Honorable Kennedy a compre kwa Japan afa fond ya free yera John Dramani Mahama say onfa chema Wontumi bone enche no na oma chema Wontumi presidential pardon bi ma yemfa ne nkoto afiase. What Ziga was trying to say ne say Honorable Kennedy a compre kwa Japan afre President Mahama say onfa chema Wontumi bone enche no. Now, news way by Bonten, what they were trying to do with this particular information is now one more person Honorable Kennedy a compare kwa Japan the supporters. And when he I won't person nipa bu fu papa no because nipa badwin say now honorable wa wo kasetia corruption wa wo kasetia wo mo for my japade wa wo kasetia nioma bi ne de chema Wontumi no ba be ye wo krom ha nyina achi. And then yes, one could fiase because you are found guilty of certain things. We won't say kwako patch wamano. That was their target. Na and then okran be dedi wa hane. Honorable Akasa, yebeti say okaye and asa wanka. We are going to find out the truth. And na program we matunidi say nyansapo. Kwesiada no pebia me de bebrel. Eti mesre onyada agene tie miye. Yebeka bom nioma ekoso na wotwe nyina mu yebe discuss bi. Nioma hodo a eba yebe discuss bi. Ene ye ho nsema hodo opi na. Eti we ya to ne din se nyansa po ya chechiri nyansa no. Ene ya bone pose ene ye de ba besomo. Aha, eye Oscar Media Plus meeting add little Oscar wo ba no wa subscribe channel no wa like video no. Na face wa comment ye video ne ho e de ama importantly mesre wadaroma oba comment video no homa na yentimi nreche the wider community wo like video no so boye yetimi kopie miaye mamamfo nya no kura ni bitie eti yesre wadaroma oba no like video no so the amaye. Of course the journey still remains the same, clear and undefeated. No amount of Kwabena intimidation, no amount of jandam, no amount of whatsoever. Nebeti must stop here from making sure that Honorable Kennedy Akompre Kwa Japan becomes the next president of the Republic of Ghana. Be bien to me stop here because this is the time and what's here your money. This is the time our minor air sign no what's here your money now. Ziga ebedi nkomo. Ziga, yes, Ziga. Obedi nkomo say Honorable Kennedy Akompre Kwa Japan. Obo nipa mienu din o say Honorable Kennedy Akompre Kwa Japan ene afenyoma aken. Wo mu mienu atwe phone. E de afre President Mahama say chema Wontumi afiase ya yede ne ekono. Wo mu pa Mahama chew. Na ye de hia ye kese wa ha ene Honorable Kennedy Japan. Se eye no krese wo frɛ Mahama ana enye no krese wo frɛ Mahama. Story no say na ti ankasa ye ba bebreki wo hama. Na ye ni kan tie Ziga asema onu Ziga edi tudwa. Ensema Ziga kaye na ye ba betie what babia no kura ne da no ye de ba beto amamfo anya biati ye ntie de Ziga edi tudwa.
Now are you a free Efijasa Sokore member of parliament? Our year campaign coordinator Edema Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e wa Ashanti region. Time at Chema Wontumi issue the bar from. He did a video interview and was say, "What can't press ayi Chema Wontumi say? What apologize to President Mahama? Tell you, one part President Mahama. The video is all over. Now, Ora Fenyo market. Any a compare Kwa Japan, Kennedy of Japan. These two people called President Mahama. Just by making you on the phone. And they apologized to President Mahama on behalf of Chema Wontumi. Just by making you. They apologized to President Mahama on behalf of Chema Wontumi. Chema Wontumi offending the public, that put it this way, politically. Adentina. President Mahama and Kwana said the party say or apologize to. I don't get it. All these people I'm talking about had the case. And I don't get it. So when they apologized to President Mahama, Mahama was laughing and said, okay, no problem. And he shared something that Chairman Wontumi said to him. I don't want to repeat it. No problem. But later, obviously a conversation, about 30 minutes later, the President Mahama sent a video to a fellow marking phone, and the Canadian Japan phone say, "Just your own people send me jelly, jelly, your friend say, Wontumi." Obviously, video no na ye Chairman Kwasinti. Joe from Nano. Or no video no what chat and we see jelly, Wontumi. Then President Mahama told them that even his own people, your own people, say, ye jelly Wontumi. The question that I'm asking is, why were they asked to apologize to President Mahama? I don't get it. As a logician, the person in Bisa say, any political score settling, and I say, a bad impression you put you on President Mahama. So obi already benya sembiano, sadi pano, onyasamo yikota, say nesi. I don't get it.
All right, so that is Ziga. Ena yekotie no one. Ziga enkoma wodi ni nyina no kure bi anim, enya no kure ketekete. Ba ko kure ni we ye no kure. Listen, eno ntina mesi ya ha ne yefre ni nyansa po. Ye be chichiri nyansa no ne abone po yi. Entu wa ha wo betie no kure no. One, Ziga pese o kire se Chema Wontumi afiase akwabena yede na kwa akoto no. Eye political reasons. And you say you're found guilty of whatever see or Samra boy ho. And yet the course or court ho. Any the judge na dwene mu ne judge na mra mu ne ade no or hwehwe who such a Wontumi di for. Ziga peso wo kire say ye de Chema Wontumi to mu because of nsɛm a waka de tia Yewura John Dramani Mahama. That is what Ziga wants to say. And only Ziga adwena wo kire. And only the first thing Ziga MPP for ne person wo mo and abeha MPP for na hyase obeti we nu okasa mahu se Chema Wontumi spoke question so ba be kasa say Yewura John Dramani Mahama mfa Wontumi bone nche no. They are making the imprisonment to look as if say Mahama Chema Wontumi di na tem enti na yede na kwakoto afiase. But that is not the reason. Obi a wonya judgment ni bia kenkan bia nim said that is not the reason. The reason is because you were landed a concession. And a concession, they only home rasa o timi authorize obi mane basubi. And a authorize obi mane basubi. Etiamra. Nanka sa amra no kane no kwabra nanka wofuma 2 to 3 years near the mount. And MPP abai na nkasa baye. And in 2019, we will review mra no mo 2 years in him to 15 to 25 years. And amwa mra na diwa nkasa. Ebiem judge wotna assembly so wode obu atan wa asem no ho no nana do danko akufodo and I appoint is a judge no. So what are you saying? What are you talking about? 81 mamu may mo bia nada I say political reasons in tea any jelly Chema Wontumi je tosumi no o say honorable Kennedy Akompre ko Japan every President John Dramani Mahama panecho now ahaye nyina ye ntie ni biem ye di nkomo wa akire ye ne mpanyimfo akasa kwabena ye ne reliable sources akasa na ye investigation ne ye bibia unfortunately no at the right time ye ne nipa no ba be di nkomo e wo Oscar Media Plus na the information that we are holding ne say honorable Kennedy Akompre Japan has never called anybody on behalf of Chema Wontumi. Read my lips. Honorable Kennedy Akompre Japan on far phone way be kura me entry phone in fre will be a dase or patch out the Chema Wontumi from reliable sources close to Honorable Kennedy Akompre Japan. That is the truth. Honorable far phone kwabna enfre nipa dasani bia se okopacho e de Chema Wontumi. In actual fact, Honorable Kennedy Akompre Japan emfa ne ho njeje Chema Wontumi cases ni nyina mu bi onka bi on make public appearance and ye busa ase ya Chema Wontumi and o comment is a ya Chema Wontumi no nyese ye ne dani ade an okeka bi. But aside that, he has not involved ne ho e wo Chairman Wontumi case im yentie ne biem me say obi biara obegina baabi a wo bete se wo ka se Kennedy akompre kwa Japan afa phone dia frɛ President John Dramani Mahama say yesra wo Chairman Wontumi fa no bɔ ne che no ni se ni ade a wo pa che o ma Chairman Wontumi se nipa no me say sini who Oscar Media Plus say say nipa no sini who se oboa onim ne wo ka eye kontompo and wo twa edit wo no bo Kennedy akompre kwa Japan so. Now this is their target. Die ntia wo mo yesa ne say wo mo nim say wo no bo Kennedy akompre kwa Japan kwabna wo mo nim say papa no ochiri ntro wo mo nim say papa no ade ye ne tan kra ne corruption wo mo nim say papa no ade ye ne tan kra ne say obi afọ man agapade wo mo nim say papa no ade a onsoso so ne kronobo ene ade no ba bi eda na ye mfa nto na da bia ye pese ye sesa asem bi asem no kro ye pese ye kan ye fra ne ntoma wo mo nim say that is one thing that papa ni chiri enunti plan na wo mo make ye ne say ene ye sade a ye nhyehyɛ bibi mra bonten na ye meka te said papa na kopa Mahama chow on behalf of Chairman Wontumi na enye ne supporters na he say Kennedy ne kura na yehu ni say ni what ye say nye saa na what ye tie nkomo yete nkomo na se de wo mo hyehye say ye mema papa ne ho nya ahiwa abonten say be ya ne supporters ne mpo ebehu say papa na ye di na chi na ye free say oye no kwafo chen wo bia no nsemu na Chairman Wontumi adi nyina achi papa ne pacho na ne saa de ne papa no kra na betimi aba se ne kokoa mu no oye bibia entwa yi ono so ye bia corrupt ni bia enu nti na wo moye de wo moye no but no kra ba ku sei enim that is the truth no kra bia nim kwabna yentie ni biem se no kra bia nim we have spoken to reliable sources now asem we ba ye no we received a lot of course na ebi express omo disappointment omo displeasure about the whole thing say Oscar is it true say honorable Kennedy Japan actually phone the friend John Dramani Mahama say onfa Chairman Wontumi born in channel min catch us angofo ni omo obi a oye dance ni bia nim say obi ofre mi bia me catch ni say nya abotre at the right time we will speak to authorities we will speak to our sources to confirm say indeed honorable Kennedy akompre ko Japan on it President Mahama ekasa ko patch o de ma Chairman Wontumi ana and me can be say senka ye koye investigation any sources ko kasa ye and ete sanke be ba betena ha beka abe criticize ye honorable Kennedy akompre Japan on why he is supposed to do that or why he even did that in the first place but per your investigation and the per close sources in nyina say we should disregard it enya no kre. Now, say this is the kind of impression they want to create. Now, their target is the base. Their target is a young good the base, because the base no munim say one more dumb the base is because of honorable Kennedy akompre Japan. Woman him say obia wakan the base who biano. It's not because of just the name the base but it is because of somebody behind the base, and that is honorable Kennedy Japan. It is the and ye all say ye can ye maybe near buni panabem. That was their target, but no say any. So nobody should fall for that. So honorable Kennedy Japan has called John Dramani Mahama on behalf of Chairman Wontumi to apologize to Mahama. Say, "They Wontumi akeka fan who be on fan born in channel. Take it from me." Ewa has say that is not true. Good. Mesi we nyansa po. Enti no ba bia nsem no kura ni hye bia kwabra be kwa kofa no kura na ba. Ba bia nsem no adaka mra bia da nsem ni hyem ye be wura makofa ba. Amra bia ye tutu de no kura na hyem. Ye be wuram ye be kwa kofa ba. Eno ne de ye wo Oscar Media Plus ha. That is what obient mini yen compete about, because we will go deep down and fish out the truth. That is what we are doing here. We will fish out the truth. Ye nyamo bi ntwa kontompo. Eno ntina da bia ya me ne wo mo kasa me ye intro me ka kire wo mo say the journey always remains the same, very clear, very undefeated. Obient mi mfa ye nto fom na no amount of jandam, no amount of intimidation ehunu bia any ho. Ehunu bia any ho, ehunu bia any ho. Ebetumi stop here to make sure that honorable Kennedy akompre Japan becomes the next president of Ghana. Nobody. Obi me. So yen take his notice in yen channel. So now, if they want to know the reason why Chema Wontumi went to a prison, they are sentencing a 20 years with hard labor. If the MPP wants to know, Monfre wo momrase wo mometi. At the country at the Chema Wontumi atum. MPP nem say ya no wo nim wo ma. Enti na meka say nsem bia wo mo ka ne nei. Mfie mienu achi, ubuso omo so omo kan de a, omeka say omo na kan. Da bia menka sa asem ne nkyerɛ kwabna. Udi MPP achi kwabna. Nsem a wo mo kan ye no, mfie mienu achi ko buso omo meka say omo na kan. If they want to know the reason why Chema Wontumi was prosecuted, was jailed for 20 years with hard labor, this is the reason why Chema Wontumi ye jailino.
Pesi enko tie nkomo ne mra.
Yeah. Abo abansikem. Obia wafa ban ejapade. Papa Jo Mahama. You don't have 3 months. You don't have 4 months. You don't have 5 months. Yes, we're in 7 January 2025. 8 January 2025. Go after those people.
So you see how why
Musu party near Musion count over free one when movement. Free one when I stand with one when
why? I hear about and no
You see, if we are so we are say now what the one such revenue so say ya ba ko pe na de a kire wunu so na refi say enan na aka ni nyina kwabna etene hwe wa ankasa wo so. If they want to know the reason why Chema Wontumi was captured, they want to know why Chema Wontumi was imprisoned. This is the reason. Any reason in here. Because Chema Wontumi na ankasa ne nkrofo called for accountability. One more crowd you almost say 2 months, 3 months, 5 months. John Dramani Mahama should deal with everybody involved in any kind of scandal, corruption, biara akos wo name. But they didn't know say not corruption is scandal ne misplace of whatever no na kata and I say esi wo ma ankasa aboboa no they didn't know. So na we are here. So if the MPP wants to know the reason why Chema Wontumi was jailed, if the MPP wants to know the reason why Chema Wontumi yedina to afiasia, and they want to find out why, I've given them a reason. This is why. I have given them a reason. Because their own people called for accountability. They called for accountability. And they received proper accountability to the matter. Chema Wontumi was lucky to go on trial for more than say 6, 7, 8 months or so. Nearly a year. So you guys should shut up. Shh. Because na calling for accountability. And accountability na so it is very simple. Now that is on Chema Wontumi. Me say we ye friend nyansa po. Enti ye de nsam ne fra nneoma na abeba bebane nyina ye de frefra. Na wotwe nyina mu. Now na wotwe mu Dr. Atoforsen. Kwabna. Now politicians, I don't know what is wrong with them. Sometimes I don't know if they fail to think. Sometimes I don't know if it is intentional wickedness. I don't know if it is deliberate wickedness. And I say a politicians, I don't even know. Nanwada wiki yemo. Meseha nyansapo ene de bro kwasi ada no pabia. Ena Dr. Atoforsen eko redi media budget review. Our Ghana's parliament. And on a minority no more say or more fresh a budget one na the other more friend no koshoko any idea. And I may agree with the minority no because now on that budget review, media budget review, Dr. Atoforsen, the finance minister no okoye you know. Now this is it. No, come now it is 2026 media budget. Not review, media budget. Now, this is it. I say government is reallocating 400 million cedis for acquisition of buses for Metro Mass Transit and STC. Government is reallocating 400 million Ghana cedis for acquisition of buses for Metro Mass Transit and STC. See, the ordinary politician is a wicked human being. The ordinary politician is somebody that you cannot trust with your resources. Wontumi. They should go to Metro Mass and find out buses they see Metro Mass. I say go Metro Mass. So what are they doing about that? Metro Mass buses are asaya eguono. What are they doing about it? Dear na one modest buses ne eguono. I want to know what are they doing with it? What is wrong with politicians? Your buses is Metro Mass. Ebu ha kwa mnabe kwa ne tai na adwo keke. Buses ne ebu ha ne tai na adwo. Ni uremu na asai. Enti we die saya se we tai na adwo na se we na esi ha ne engine fault bi wom ne ade a na de ne tai adwo no yakwa kotu no ho engine no yom no bi de aba be fix we die instead of them buying and maintaining the buses no enye no wo mo de Metro Mass mo te ho a wo mo ye and open one a organization or institution minim panyin or dano but whoever or heading the Metro Mass or whatever no nipa no I don't know but sometimes mo bema yemu bi kasa na broso because nyoma na mu ye ni nyina se be mpreduasa nyansa kete bi anim ye wo STC buses ye wo Metro Mass buses me se Metro Mass okra de okọ Metro Mass Kumasi ho na okọ office ho Metro Mass ho na it is so bad. Thousands of buses ni abu anugo ebi tai keke na adwo asi ho ya parking fa ko bebro 2 years ni ye 2 year 5 years ni ye 2 year ebi engine fault kakra bi na abema ebetima repair aye ni ye o but yenko ho ye kotisika 400 million Ghana cedis ye kotisika ne de akototo buses foforo asaba na eno so asaba se ya begu ye tiri so nya sa adechi asa akofa sika biem sa de aba se ye sa de koto bus nyansa be nebu. What is the sense in this? What is the sense? Nyansa be nebu kano kura ne kire wo mu se ya wo mo mpe ne wo mo buafu kano kura ne se ya wo mo mpe ne wo mo buafu. But that is how we have to deal with them. We must be truthful. This is our first edition of Nyansapo. Kwasiada no pebia di Nyansapo bebreu se ya. Kwasiada no pebia ye di Nyansapo bebreu. Ye be soan sem ni nyina de aba. Ye be kyekere na ya bonipo. Ye boni Nyansapo a wontumi nsane. Ye ka no kura wo hu be oyi wa no ba bia yenye. That is what we call Nyansapo here. Kwabena yen fancy, right? All right. Me time as well busia. Nyame adoma ye ne mo besa atena se biem. Kwasiada se na ye di Nyansapo bebre mo. Yes, I'm mobile nkomo. Na oba o subscribe to channel no like video no. Mesra wadaroma comment on video ni maye. Na like video ni smaye most importantly. Oba like ni wa comment e dia maye. Nyame adoma akwasi ada no pe ni muhia na yasa so de the second edition of Nyansapo. Ya de enonso abremo. Midin at little Oscar nyame adoma yasa no mo ebiri chebim. Continue to stay with us.